Yo, what's going on everybody? It's your boy Rich here, and we're back at it with another video. In today's video, we'll be talking about the guide for my upcoming Let's Play for the video game Mafia, the definitive edition on PlayStation 5. Before we begin, I do want to remind people that we did just finish up we're pretty much finishing up Astrobot. We finished the main story for that game, but we still have a few other things that we have to do. So stay tuned for that if you want to see more content here on the channel, mainly gaming things obviously here with Mafia. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and click the little bell to get all notifications when I upload on the channel. Without further ado, let's get into the video. The story of Mafia takes place in 1930s Lost Heaven, which is based off of Chicago, Illinois, in the perspective of our main character Tommy Angelo and his journey in the, quote, family life. All starting from a night at the end of his shift as a taxi driver. Loyalty is key, as most gangster stories and movies typically go, but as time goes on, the responsibility gets larger for not only you, but for everyone included in the family. In Mafia, we take on the good, the bad, and the ugly the lifestyle brings with the Salieri family. The main reason why I decided to play Mafia is because later this year, or well in this summer I believe actually, we're going to be getting a new Mafia on PlayStation 5 for next gen, which is going to be called Mafia the Old Country, which is the 4th installment in the series of the franchise. As far as it goes as to why Mafia 1 is related to that, apparently Mafia 1, which is the game we'll be playing, is going to serve as a prequel in some sort of way to Mafia the Old Country. Now usually with the Mafia games just overall, they're not too connected. Each game has its own character with its own families, its own storylines, its own cities, etc, etc. So they're different, but they have little things that kind of hint at past games. So it'll be interesting to see how Mafia 1 is going to be playing into factor with the new game coming out in either June or July. And obviously I do want to play that game on here for you guys, so I want to do this before we get into that. Mafia 2 will do at some point as well. That game I think is getting remastered, I want to say next year. I saw that somewhere, so we'll definitely let that fly on here as well. As far as it goes with the Let's Play or the walkthrough, whichever term you want to call it is fine, the game has 20 main story missions. So with the story mode, we'll be doing 3 missions per video here, with some in between moments, obviously, just like we did with Grand Theft Auto, with San Andreas 3, Vice City, which a lot of people seem to be rewatching Vice City, so shout out to you if you're still rewatching that cheese. But we'll be doing 3 missions per video. Obviously timestamps and stuff will be in the description of each video, as I always do with my videos. The other thing that you can do in this game is free ride mode, which basically lets you cruise around Lost Heaven, exploring the areas on the map, which consist of Works Quarter, Little Italy, which is the area that Salieri runs, that's our turf, Chinatown, Central Island, North Park, Downtown, Oakwood, Holbrook, and either Beach or Beak Hill. We haven't gotten that far into the game yet, but whichever pronunciation it is, you can go ahead and rock with it. Now obviously we will have a video with free ride mode just to see the views and get some dope screenshots as well. Now when we do that, it'll likely be closer towards the end of the Let's Play, since we'll be a little further into the game at that point, really taking on to new things whatever comes at that point. So definitely stay tuned to that. We'll get to look around. Now Mafia is not GTA. Obviously this is a 2K game, so you can cause trouble, you can get in trouble with the cops, but you know, you can't do too much. You can't go into too many places and stuff, but still I think it is pretty fair, and it should be fair to go ahead and explore the map and get on here, maybe do a video for like 24, maybe 23ish minutes later on, and then just go look around and see the views of Lost Heaven. Speaking of cars, there's also something called the Carcyclopedia, which lets you see your collected vehicles and the information and stats about those vehicles. Now when it comes to that, you can collect a lot of cars here. The stats and info that are given for these cars are the name, the weight, the power, the top speed, the transmission, and the drivetrain. And then the stats category, it's acceleration, braking, and grip. Grow up, come on. Okay, come on guys. Now, most of these cars in this game are obviously based off of vehicles from the 1920s and the 1930s, mainly the 1920s, maybe even a little earlier than that. Obviously, we're just entering the 30s in the first video with the taxi mission, which is a flashback, which I think is very dope. Obviously, the game in the time period it was based off of, the Prohibition era, the Great Depression era, which is nearing the 100 years in real life, which is, that's pretty absurd. So I like that in real life attention to detail. They do have some cars in these games that are based off of real life designs. Like one of them was based off of a Lincoln, one was based off of one of the model Fords that was out at that time, and all sorts of stuff. Now, obviously, like we did with Astrobot, we add the links with the bot references. We're gonna do the same here with the cars. So if you have this game yourself, or you want to play it at some point, you want to see the cars you can collect, and what they're based off of with certain features, whether it's the tires, the hood ornament, the interior, the wood wheel grain, or whatever you see, you can check that out in the description. So we'll do that. It probably will be from IGN or something. We'll see how that goes though. Now we get into the last sequence of the video, which is where we talk about Rise of the Ronin and Astrobot. And before we get into that, buddy, going back into the cars section of this video, buddy, there's a lot of cars in this game we could collect. The grills on these cars are crazy. They're crazy. Like, they look like grills, like the Weber grills. Oh my gosh, man. The white walls on the tires during the 20s and 30s, the 20s mainly, they go crazy as well. Obviously, white walls eventually would go out of style, but for this time period, they're everywhere. They're gonna be everywhere on every single car. It doesn't matter what brand it is. I don't know what brands were around yet, but Lincoln, Ford, Buick, Pontiac, Oldsmobile, all that stuff, all those things are gonna have the white walls on it. But with Rise of the Ronin, I originally wanted to play it on here as a full let's play, but while I was playing Astrobot, I just kind of decided as I got closer to the end of Astrobot to save Rise of the Ronin for myself. I think in the 4 years that I've been doing YouTube, it just approached the 4-year anniversary, April 8th, I believe. I have learned that you don't always have to do a let's play on everything you play. Some games, depending on when you play them and whatever's going on in your life, determines if you want to do a let's play. And I think with Rise of the Ronin, we could do that. We could start it. We'd be playing it probably until the end of the summer, and I'm not willing to just do that. I know how I am. I know Rise of the Ronin probably is a long game. I didn't think Astrobot would be a long game. That game was long. Like, we started it in mid to late January. We just finished Astrobot and we still have a little bit more to go, so we're not even completely done yet. So not everything you play has to get a full let's play, so I'm cool with that. I'm fine with that. It's all about learning and seeing what you want to do, and just knowing what will be in demand as well, in a way, for your audience. So we'll do like Dashi does. I remember when he played, I think he played Black Myth Wukong, I want to say it was last year, and he did one video on it, and then that was it. Like, that's what we're going to be doing with Rise of the Ronin. We'll have the one video, we'll upload it, and then that's it. I'll obviously still be playing it. As I do, I'll post about it in the community tab on X, Blue Sky, all my socials. Well, X and Blue Sky mainly, maybe Instagram, but that's all there is to it with Rise of the Ronin. So we'll save it for ourselves to play. And then with Astrobot, we do have a little bit left, or we still do have a little bit left. I'm slipping now. I was cooking with these scripts, man. Excuse me. I was cooking with these scripts with this video, and then I just screwed up in the fourth sequence, but it's okay. We'll do the rest of Astrobot as well. We still have a little bit more that we have to do. There were 2 voids that you have to do. One of them I attempted to record. I didn't have a fun time. I stopped and deleted the footage. So what I'm gonna do with the voids, the Vicious Void, and then there's another void on there, I'm gonna play those myself and then I'm gonna run it back and describe how I felt about each stage in the moment. So that's what we're gonna do with the voids. And then we have the Great Master Challenge, which we're also gonna complete, as basically just all of the hidden planets that we played, at least with the voids combined into one, with elements from each combined into one little level, or one big level more than likely. So we'll do that, and then we do have another bonus stage like Winter Wonder or something like that. We'll do that, and then that's it for Astrobot. We'll have to do the look back. Astrobot, very fun game, very cool game to play. So definitely stay tuned for that, and stay tuned for more YouTube shorts as well. I'm gonna get more locked in on YouTube shorts to try to get at least 2 per video, maybe 1 or 2 clips per video to get with you guys, just to have a little bit more other than just, hey, go watch the video, you know. So that's gonna do it for us here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully you enjoyed the Let's Play of Mafia, the definitive edition. As of this recording, it is Friday morning. It is April the 18th. Yeah, April 18th at 2:42 a.m. Obviously WrestleMania is this weekend. I am a WWE fan. Shout out AEW too. I don't watch it like that, but shout out to AEW. Shout out to Mercedes. But I wanted to upload Mafia over the weekend, but I also forgot. Not only is WrestleMania happening this weekend, obviously NXT Stand and Deliver. That's their WrestleMania for their brand, if you will. Shout out Javon Evans. Shout out Stephanie Vaquer, Sol Ruka, etc., etc. I'm not gonna upload. This will be up before Saturday, so I'm gonna try to get this video up the day of. So I'm gonna get up later, edit, chop this up, and put it out same day cheese. So also the NBA playoffs are starting this weekend too. So shout out to Kawhi Leonard. Get title number 3. I want to see title number 3 for Kawhi Leonard. He's got a title from every team he's been with so far. When he was with us in San Antonio, he got 2014. He helped us out. One of the best team efforts I've ever seen. 2019 was just absurd. This is going to be the Kawhi Leonard run. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, damn it. But I do not care. I need that Kawhi Leonard championship to happen. So playoff action is going to be absurd for the next week. We'll upload Mafia on Monday following WrestleMania antics. That way, you know, also Easter. Like, I just forgot about that. That's also on Sunday. So I also just forgot that it's Easter. It's a holiday weekend for most people. So Good Friday is today. Oh my God, how did I forget Easter was this weekend? Man, thanks a lot, Jay Uso. Yeet. We gonna get out of here, man. Oh my God, my throat. Excuse me, pause. Huh? So we'll upload Mafia 1 on Monday. Probably it will be a overnight thing, Sunday night into Monday morning at midnight. That way you could have a little bit of time to just be up. But yeah, that's it. Yeah, there's a lot happening this weekend. I just forgot Easter was the main thing this weekend. But nah, Jay Uso is more important than Easter. Yeet. You know what I'm saying, Us? Yeet. So, we're gonna get out of here for this video. Stay tuned for that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. The guide for Mafia, the definitive edition. The Let's Play that we're gonna be doing on the channel. And if you did, be sure to make it rain on the like button and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, hit the little bell that's next to my name and get all notifications when I upload on the channel. Anyway, we're gonna get out of here. I've talked for long enough. This obviously will be up again, hopefully Friday or Saturday. So hopefully you guys enjoy WrestleMania weekend. If you are a wrestling fan, enjoy that. If you are an NBA fan, enjoy the NBA playoffs. Good luck to Kawhi and the Clippers. Enjoy them. Shea is a free throw merchant, but enjoy Shea. We had the same thing with James Harden almost 10 years ago. It is going to end, but appreciate Shea. He's just really good. And if you don't watch any of those things, then hopefully you have a great Easter weekend and all that good stuff, man. So happy Easter ahead of time. I'll see y'all on Monday for Mafia. Peace. CPU kid, that's something. The heart. Wow.